My name is Rick Taft, and I'm from Beloit, Wisconsin, and I'm here at Steamboat Lake Outfitters in Clark, Colorado. This hunt actually began for me about 27 years ago. We were coming out to Craig, Colorado to hunt, and we'd heard about Area 201 and the big bulls that were up there and that, so we did a lot of research on it and decided we should start putting in points. At that time, it took about 13 points to draw that unit. And that over the years, and that the point system, the way it was and that, it just kept stretching out. So there was a long period in between where we just put in for a preference point, actually didn't put in for a draw. Whenever I would meet Russ at a sports show in Madison, I started talking with him every time I had a chance about guiding up in this country and what it was like and that. And then I finally, after 25 years, I drew a tag. So I got on the phone and I called Russ right away because we had been discussing about hunting Unit 2 if I didn't draw out this year. Because I had more than enough points to draw Unit 2 next year. And that would have been a sure thing. But anyway, we were both surprised when I called him and said I drew 201. And Russ said, "You sure it isn't 2?" And I said, "No, I didn't apply for 2. I applied for 201. So it turned out pretty nice for us that. I sometimes think when I think back, talking to Russ on the phone, I think he was more excited about this hunt than I was on that. But they did a lot of planning and they did a lot of things to get things organized for this hunt. When in our conversations with Russ says, "Well, what are you looking for in a bull?" And I says, "Well, I've going to have pretty high standards. I wanted something at least 370 or above, or if it had a wow factor." And that, I told him I would take a smaller bull, and because points didn't make a lot of difference to me, I just want something exciting. Next morning was the morning of the hunt. We'd put some bulls to bed the night before. We got out there, the bulls weren't where they were supposed to be. Somebody had taken a joyride in the middle of the night down through the area we were going to hunt. But we just started moving, and we found them 2 drainages over, and then it started getting exciting.
Right here below us. What's this one right here? Right below us. He's coming right this way. Oh, they're fighting. 2 of them are out there fighting. Shit, there's one in the foreground here in the Quakies. Is that the busted? Straight across from us.
Russ had me look in the spotting scope when I was looking at this bull here, and he had a wow factor, and
Yeah.
he was one tough dude. He was pushing a bull probably 20 inches bigger around, maybe even more. A really nice bull, and he just plain run him off. We got just below the crest of this little hill, and we stayed down below. Russ, he took kind of a little crawl up the hill and peeked over, and here was a nice bull down in this little drainage just feeding. He had probably a dozen cows at that time with him, and we knew then that this was probably part of the herd we wanted. So we kind of snuck up there, and we were glassing, and here come a really good bull in the camera range and also in the shooting range and we started out, we thought maybe he was just a regular 6x6, but then we seen he was a 6x7, and we kept looking because he never gave us a good view of both sides. It was hard to tell. Pretty soon Mike, he decided that it was a 7x7, and it had kind of a sawtooth type top. And when we really got looking, it was an 8x7, and it was a nice bull. But he wasn't really too far away. He was within my comfortable shooting range, but he just never offered a really good shot, and he was a little weak on top and just didn't seem just exactly what I wanted. So we watched him a while. We made a decision he wasn't what we wanted. We backed out, moved up the drainage a little bit, and more bulls started popping out. Within a few minutes, we had 4 really nice ones on the ridge above that we could look at real good, and they were all really good 6x and bigger, nice bulls. But they were moving on over into another drainage, and it was getting late in the evening, so we backed out of there and called it an afternoon. And that was an exciting day.
No, the 6 or 8 I saw were digs.
Right to the left. Well, there's somewhere there's
Down on one of these coulees.
yeah, some. I mean, that's still here. You don't think it's just coming off.
Well, let's walk over. What else we gonna do? Can't hurt.
Well, I'm gonna go home along the face. Is what when we get back to the bikes, if we still have light. I want to see what's going on. Things are happening.
We got another squall coming at us.
Oh yeah, that's not a squall. That's a wall of shit right there.
The next morning, before the hunt began, we got together and we talked about where we thought these animals could have gone, or whether we should scout this other area and look for a different bull. Well, we made the decision we would go scout the face, see if they'd moved over there, because we had a very good chance of getting back into this herd or finding another herd with some really good bulls in it.
Yeah. Good morning. Oh yeah. Day 2. Trying to find where we're at on the GPS when we're lost.
Lost already.
Dang.
One of these pockets got my phone in it. Gotta get that sucker turned.
You gotta walk from here.
Oh,
I definitely have a lower glass somewhere.
What are you missing?
his keys. What's that?
What are you missing?
My phone. It's in one of my
We
pockets.
decided to go back over where our hunt actually began. We drove back around there, got off the bike.
I got mine. You want to call somebody?
Russ made a couple of chirps on his Estes cow call, and the bulls just lit up. So we knew we made a good decision.
Call you?
But how to hunt them, because they weren't exactly where we wanted them. They had moved a little bit. So we made a nice big detour, and we're sneaking up to get a vantage on these where we wanted to be. And here were some cows laying on the hillside, and we were busted a little bit, but by chirping and with the cow calls and just making a few little deals like that, the cows calmed down and just kind of meandered away, and we snuck over this little rise, and we were in a position to glass, and here was a nice bull in the meadow with some deer feeding. His cows were kind of off to the side a little bit, and he was just surrounded by mule deer does, which was kind of interesting. You don't see that a lot. The bull, he decided these does were too close, so he kind of made charges at him with his antlers down, and they just run around him, and that was fun to watch.
You got the bullet jacked in, right? You got a bullet jacked in. You don't move it. Like you gotta, when you're low, all you do is ram the deer on.
But in the meantime, Russ had another bull coming, so we repositioned and set up. And here come a good 6x out of the woods. We spotted him coming up through the aspens about 100 yards away, and we stood there with a rifle on the sticks. We were ready for him, and this bull took his time, come up through the aspens, and that. And I swear he was almost in Russ's lap before he stopped, and it would have been a beautiful shot about 40 yards away, broadside. Never realized we were over there. And that, and I think he was probably within 20 yards of Russ.
He's had his ass kicked. Look at his eye. Still, something's coming out. Something else coming out. Scared the shit out of Russ. That's the shot we were hoping for right there. Boom, you're dead.
While this was going on, we had another bull coming. Well, we moved, I don't think we moved more than maybe 20-25 yards just to get a better view and a better shot field. And we're set up ready for him to come. And Tom spotted him coming up through this little draw. And at first he didn't see the whole animal. He just seen this big spike coming. And he said, oh, it's just a spike horn, because he had just a really weak, squeaky bugle. You would never have thought it was a big bull. And so we kind of relaxed a little bit, and we kind of turned away, because at this time we had another big bull coming from another direction. And Tom just happened to look back at him, and he said, it's a club bull. It's retard, the one we wanted. And we turned around, and I got back on the sticks, and didn't have hardly any time at all. He was clear right in a good shot 40 yards away. But we got over there and the bull got up, and when I got a good picture on him, I shot again
Get on him. Get on him.
and made another good hit on him. And
Another one. Give him another one.
and they said shoot again because they wanted me to keep shooting until he was down. I shot again, and a little branch got in the way. I hit that. And then we moved a little bit, and I got another shot at him. And but we watched the bull lay down again.
Did you feel good about your first shot? Oh yeah. Okay, don't worry about it. You're not safe.
It's unsafe.
Okay, let's just a second. I don't have my binoculars. I think he's just gonna go lay down.
It happened so fast.
He got a good shot.
It happened so fucking quick. He's gonna hold on, guys. He's getting sick. Hold on. He's gonna go down. He's gonna go down. What a bull.
That is just awesome. That's gonna be an awesome night.
And he laid down. So we knew he was really hurt, and we were sneaking up on him. We didn't want to have him get up and move away from us. And I was watching him raise his head and then just flip right over on his back, and I knew he was done. So I walked up to him and touched his eye with my rifle, made sure he was done, and all our attention turned to this other bull that was coming because it was exciting. And that Russ is chirping and cow calling and using an Asterisk call. And this bull come within 40 yards of us. Now here's 4 people standing over by my dead bull with a dead bull. And Russ is off to the side and Dave's a little ways so he can film from another angle. And this bull comes in and he hangs around for, it just seems like forever. He's there bugling and just fussing and fuming and that. And he's looking at us down here with the dead bull, and he's looking for this cow. And it was exciting. It was probably the most exciting thing I ever seen.
How close was that?
40 yards, 50 yards.
Fantastic.
Off the hill.
That's a good video of that one.
Ricky, nice bull.
One of two that maybe we were targeting.
Yep.
It was him or Skyline.
Yep.
What a bull.
That is just awesome. That's good.
Pressing for me. If you want to, if you need to zoom, the zoom.
I'm gonna turn the flash on.
Built fire right here. He's a little rank. Smells good.
That's pretty much how the hunt went. But I can't say enough for Steamboat Lake Outfitters. They made my dream come true. This particular bull was unique to me because it had a lot of what I wanted. The main thing it had was wow factor. A lot of people, they have big typicals and small typicals, but basically a typical bull elk on their wall. And I really like this one because this is the type of bull not everybody has. And it had everything I wanted. It was big and it was unique. It's got a lot of character with a club and a sword. He could do a lot of damage to the other bulls when he was fighting. And he's got great mass. He's pretty symmetrical on the sixth side, but it's the other side that really draws your attention. So this is why I chose this particular bull.
Well, congratulations, Rick. That's a mighty.
Well, thank you, Russ. It is. I'm really happy.
How's it going?
It's going good.
What we got back here?
We got a rack.
A rack.
Go ahead and walk it around. Oh, never mind. Let's just set it down. Ready?
Oh shoot! Sorry. Did I just
That's
get
our,
you?
no, that thing ain't that heavy. That's easy. How much fun is that? I think we need to work harder. We need to put packs on, take it up the hill, and maybe run a couple of real steep areas. That was way too easy.
I'll take it.
That's one of the easier ones I've ever done here. Incredible fun.
Happy hunter?
Happy hunter. Very good.